Bahasham Yahawashi, man. Stop giving men credit. Listen, men don't deserve no credit, man, at all. Y'all shouldn't be giving men credit at all, bro. That's just the way it is, man.
Even Yahawashi didn't want the credit.
Exactly. And when you sound like the scripture give double honors. When you honor somebody, it's an action.
Yeah.
You don't vocally say it. Your action gonna show that you honor the person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't have to give man no credit, bro, at all. You're not going off if you don't give man credit. The scripture give double honors to your elders. That's speaking about action. Because anybody can say double honors to anybody, man. I can say double honors to Esau. I don't mean that shit.
Why is it serpent, bro? Give me that rating, motherfucker.
For real. Oh, man. It's really simple, man. It's simple. Like, seriously, it's simple. It's just people make it more complex than it is, man. All you gotta do really is trust God by your side. Ask him for man. If you're sincere, he will give it to you.
But Yahawashi gave the increase.
That's right.
So then neither is he that planted anything, neither he that watered, but Yahawashi.
Hold on. So you see, so that goes to show even the men that you so-called learn the truth from, scriptures say they're nothing, man. Because guess what? They're a vessel. They're a vessel. Lord just use them. When?
So neither is he that planted anything, neither he that watered it, but Yahawashi that give it increase.
You see? So these men that you learn from, hey, you honor them through actions. But at the end of the day, there's no big significance in them, man. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who's part of the elect and who's not, man. And it's the Most High, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, that give him that increase, man. It's Yahawah through Yahawashi that used that man as a vessel to bring that message to you, man. That's like you made a hot like pot of coffee, right? Then you pouring like some pretty porcelain glass. You like, ooh, I think this glass made it taste better. What the fuck you mean? It's the coffee, bro. The glass don't got nothing to do with it. The glass is just a vessel, man. Go ahead, bro.
Serious drugs. John 4, verse 14. But whoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst.
That's right. So the water that the Most High, who his son Yahawashi, is giving you is these scriptures, man. And you shall never thirst, man. All right? Because the Lord is the one that gives the increase, man. Go ahead, bro.
But the water that I shall give him shall be in him, as well of water springing up unto everlasting life. Good.
Yeah, so read one more time.
Back at John 4, verse 14. But whoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him,
which is this word, go ahead,
shall never thirst.
Because out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water, man. Go ahead.
But the water that I shall give him shall be in him.
That's right. Go ahead.
As well of water springeth up unto everlasting life.
That's this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. Once Yahweh give it to you through his son Yahawashi, man, Lord willing, they'll abide in you, man. And you get better, you become a stronger brother, right? Physically, spiritually, emotionally, in every sense, man. But on the righteous sense, man. So that's why it's best you put your trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. all the time and not men. Stop giving men so much credit. Brother read the scripture before, Apollo and Paul. It was basically no significance to them because it's Yahawashi is the one that give that increase, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sirach 2:10. Look at the generation of old.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the generations of old, man. All our forefathers that we done read about, man. Abraham with his son Isaac, right? You have Moses, you have Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Yahawashi, Jonah, and the list goes on, man. Noah. Go ahead, bro.
Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord? As well confounded.
See, did any ever trust in the Lord and were confounded? The answer is no. All our forefathers that we done read about, the generations of old, all the forefathers that you brothers and sisters read about, that trusted in the Lord, they were never confounded. The Lord always came in the clutch, man. Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear? And as was forsaken?
See, did any abide in his fear was forsaken, man? The answer to that again is no.
Just no.
Abraham didn't want to sacrifice his son Isaac, man.
Yep.
But he did it. He was going to do it. Salah. He was going to do it. But the Lord stopped him. When you read the book of Acts, before Paul was who he was Saul. You had a disciple, Ananias. The Lord had knocked down Saul. He blinded him. But before that, you read a couple chapters before, Saul was going around persecuting all the Jews. So the Lord told Ananias, hey, I took away Saul's vision. Go to Saul. Ananias said, man, Lord, Saul killing all the Jews, man. Like, he killing all like the disciples, everybody trusting you, he killing them. Like he delivering them to be killed. Ananias went though. He trusted in the Lord, he still went. What happened? After Ananias spoke to him, Saul was baptized and he turned to Paul, man.
Yeah.
Speak up.
I just said Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. This situation.
They trust in the Lord. The Lord did not leave them confounded, man, or forsake them, man. Brother brought out a few weeks ago, I believe it was the brother Razan, the faith of a mustard seed, man. Trust in the Lord. Faith of a mustard seed move mountains, man. You gotta trust in the Lord. That's why he said, when he come back, shall he find faith on earth, man. You gotta start putting your trust in the Lord right now. You gotta start studying right now. You gotta try to get off the tree by yourself. Learn how to ride that spiritual bike, man. Nobody, you got a son, a daughter. Nobody wanna be coaching your son how to ride a bike his whole life. From like 4 years old up to like 29 years old, you still holding him. Yo, nobody does that. Eventually you grasp it and you learn by yourself. That way you don't need your fathers no more, man. That way you don't need whoever you learn from no more, man. Like the brother said earlier, the law was our schoolmaster. Now wouldn't we rather be under Yahawashi, man? You gotta put your trust in the Lord, man. Put your trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Go ahead, bro.
Did any abide in his fear? Was confounded? Or did any abide in his fears and was forsaken?
That's right. Nobody was confounded that trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Nobody was forsaken that trust in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Nobody. Nobody that ever called upon Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi that was sincere, that he forsaken or despised, man. Nobody. As long as you trusted in him, you were sincere, he always came out and helped you, man. He always came in the clutch and delivered you. He always came in the clutch and delivered us.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy.
That's right. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy, man. All right? So that's why you should trust in the Lord, man. Because he's merciful and he's compassionate, man. He gonna understand you. Just keep it real with him. Tell him your problems, tell him your faults, tell him what you need help with, man. Ask him for wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Ask him sincerely, and he's gonna give it to you, man. Just because he's compassionate and merciful, man.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Compassion and merciful, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and save it in the time of affliction.
Yeah, so the Lord gonna save you in your time of affliction, man. As long as you trust in him, you do what he say to do according to the scriptures, he's gonna always come and save you, man. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. So if he say if you trust in him and call on him, he's gonna come and save you. Best believe if you trust on him and call on him, he's gonna come through in the clutch and save you, man. So with that, man, the main lesson today was to put more trust in the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Yeah. I'm giving man so much credit because man may plant and may water, but it's the Most High, the Son, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and give it the increase.
Right.
You better start studying and start learning how to ride that spiritual bike by yourself, man. All right? All praise to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Shalom.